Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, your journey, our passion, and by Dow Automotive Systems, improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com.
Hello and welcome to Autoline Daily. Here is today's news, and we start out with a report that we hate to see happen. While the rumors have been swirling around for months, now it's official. General Motors will stop building cars and engines in Australia at Holden by the end of 2017. GM will also significantly reduce its large engineering center there. However, it will keep the Holden brand and maintain its global design studio there. But that makes me wonder, where will GM move production of those cars? My guess is that it makes the most sense to move them to North America. This is a huge blow to Australia. Earlier this year, Ford announced it too was halting manufacturing in the country. That leaves Toyota as the last manufacturer in Australia, and now we've got to wonder how long it will continue to do that. The Honda Ridgeline never came anywhere near the sales volume the company hoped to hit with its first pickup truck in the US market, but it's not giving up. Honda just released a teaser sketch of the next Ridgeline, even though it's still 2 years away from hitting the market. And now you know about as much of it as we do. Sales of the current model are up close to 30% this year, but the numbers are puny, barely 16,000 units. Even so, I admire Honda for not giving up on the vehicle when most other automakers would have thrown in the towel. Yesterday I gave you my predictions for the North American Car and Truck of the Year finalists, and I managed to get 5 of the 6 correct. The Car of the Year finalists are the Chevrolet Corvette, Cadillac CTS, and Mazda 3. I nailed those. On the truck side, they're the Chevrolet Silverado, Jeep Cherokee, and Acura MDX. I guessed that it was going to be the Range Rover Sport instead of the Acura. But now I want to know, which one do you think should win the award? So if you're not already at our website, Autoline.tv, head over there now and click on the survey icon in today's show and submit your picks. Last year we asked you to do this, and I gotta tell you, the Autoline audience nailed it, correctly picking both winners even before the results were announced. Say, would you like to customize your very own Porsche? Sorry, dumb question. Of course you would. Well, the possibility of that just got a whole lot more affordable as long as you have access to a 3D printer. The German automaker just released 3D printing data to produce your very own Cayman S. The only bad news is you're not going to be able to drive your creation after you've finished it, but at least it's not going to cost you thousands if you make a mistake.
This January, Autoline covers the North American International Auto Show like never before. During press days on Monday and Tuesday the 13th and 14th, Autoline Live will talk to the executives who made the biggest news and unveiled the hottest products at the Detroit show. But the coverage doesn't stop there. Stay with us on both Wednesday and Thursday, the 15th and 16th, when we are live from Industry Days, as the supplier community comes to Cobo Hall and Autoline Live to discuss the vital issues driving today's industry. For the most comprehensive coverage of the North American International Auto Show, there's only one place to turn: Autoline.tv.
Hollywood has taken an interest in racing this year. A few months back, Ron Howard's Rush hit the theaters, which told the story of James Hunt and Niki Lauda's epic battle for the 1976 Formula One Championship. And now, Leonardo DiCaprio is teaming up with Venturi Automobiles to launch a team for the Formula E Championship, a full electric racing series that kicks off next year. Venturi builds high-performance EVs and currently holds the land speed record for an electric vehicle with a speed of 307 miles an hour. The team plans to build its own Formula E car powered by its electric powertrain starting in the 2nd season. And I think it's pretty cool to see so much interest in Formula E, but I'm still pretty skeptical about its chances for success. Oh my gosh. Did you read Peter DeLorenzo's latest piece on the Auto Extremist website? Make sure you go to that website because he launches a broadside against outgoing GM CEO Dan Ackerson, accusing him of humiliating Mark Royce in meetings at General Motors and even insulting Mark's father, Lloyd Royce, a former GM president himself. Could all of this be true? How does Peter know this? Well, make sure you join us tomorrow night for Autoline After Hours, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, because this is going to be the #1 topic of conversation. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at the next executive on the short list to potentially become the Autoline Executive of the Year.
Dow Automotive Systems, driving solutions in automotive, commercial transportation, and aftermarket with innovative products like Betamate structural adhesives. Lighter, stronger, safer. DowBetamate.com.
As you probably know by now, I've put together a blue ribbon panel of automotive experts to choose the one executive who we think has stood out above all the others this year. So far, I've reported on 2 of the execs who made our short list, Akio Toyota and Tom Dahl from Subaru. Today, I want to put the spotlight on Martin Winterkorn, the chairman and CEO of the Volkswagen Group. Now 66 years old, he's also on the board of Audi and Porsche, but he actually started his career getting his doctorate in metallurgy. From there, he went on to the supplier side of the business, working for the Robert Bosch Company. He joined VW in 1993, working on quality assurance, but spent most of the rest of his career in product development and is credited with convincing then-chairman Ferdinand Piëch to bring back the Beetle. Under his leadership, VW set a goal of becoming the largest and most profitable car company in the world by 2018, and he's committed the group to spending over $113 billion between now and then in new plants and products to achieve that goal. He also embarked on an ambitious program to build all of the group's vehicles off several highly modular systems, mainly known as MQB and MLB, that could slash costs by billions of dollars a year. In many respects, VW is on a roll. It's emerging as the largest automaker in China, the largest market in the world. It successfully manages 10 different brands of cars, commercial vehicles, and motorcycles. However, my blue ribbon panel also pointed out that Volkswagen is stumbling badly in the U.S. market, with sales down in a strong market. One member of the panel is particularly miffed at the way VW is now dictating to Porsche how and what it must do. Even so, it's hard to argue with success. VW is extremely profitable and could be on its way to becoming the world's leading automaker, and that's why Martin Winterkorn made it to our short list for the Autoline Executive of the Year. Anyway, that wraps up today's report. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.